So let's continue building this homepage type. Okay, so we created the sections and the order. So now let's explore how we can manipulate these sections. So the section, let's go back to documentation, and if you scroll a little bit down, so we have section data. The sections attribute of JSON template holds the data for the sections to be rendered by the template. So this can be either team sections or app sections. You can't share sections data across JSON team template, so each section must have an ID that's unique within the template. It's just saying that when you're creating sections here, so these sections is going to hold all the data for that specific page type. Okay, so in this case, we are building a home page. So we're going to create a lot of sections here. So for each section that we're creating, and if you want to associate these sections from this section directory inside our template, so we need to reference them using the ID. So how to do that? So if you come back to section data, we have the section ID. So we are in this position, in this situation. So we have the section key here, just like we do have in our case. And then it takes, first of all, a section ID. So what is a section ID? If you go a bit up, a section ID, it is the type of a string. It is not required, and it is a unique ID for the section, accept only alphanumeric character. That means we can come here and just give it an ID. So as we want to create this euro section here, so what I'm going to do, I'm gonna call it euro, and this name again is not something that you need to worry about. It's not, you can give it any name that you want, that you wish. Okay, just give it a name that makes more sense. And then this ID is going to accept also an object, just like we see here. And inside this section ID, what we just done here, is going to accept an object. And inside we're gonna have a type. Okay, that's now the keywords that Shopify is looking for. We have the disable and we have the settings. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to add the type. So let's go here and add inside the euro. We're going to add the type, and the type accepts a section type. So what is a section type? A section type, it's right here, is type of string. It is required, but in this time it is the file name of the section file to render without the extension. So the name that you're going to add on this section type must be existing inside the section directory. So if I call it here, for example, euro, okay, and again this euro is not the same like this one, it is not the same. So this one, it is a file that must exist inside the section directory. So let me open my terminal just to show you. So we already have some error here. So let me save this file, and then we have this error. So section type euro does not refer to any existing section file. So we need to create it. So let's go back to the section directory right here, and then let's create a euro.liquid. If I save it, the error is gone. Just know that you can have like multiple section here, and if you want to have like section to be linked to some template, you can specify that in the template by itself. Okay, so we want now this euro to accept also like settings. Okay, and the settings is going to be object, and this settings here is going to be accepting the ID from the euro. You're gonna understand it more when we start to build it directly. All right, so and we need to also add now this key here, this section ID key inside the order, so that is going to follow the order from like for each section. You're gonna see it also in a few. So I'm going to save it, and we're gonna have so far nothing, but let me also open the development editor. So I will go to my terminal, I will press E, okay, and we're gonna have this one like this. I mean, if I come here, we see that we have this euro right there. So what I'm going to do now is we will start to build the home page and the footer, so that you start to put like dots, one and one together to understand like what's really going on. So this was just to show you how to create and build a template. Okay, so I can come here, I can create another one. I can call it, let's say, collection. Okay, and I give it a name here, collection, but now this file, just add the comma here. Now this file right here must exist inside the sections. And if I save it like this, let me open my terminal. If I save it like this, I'm gonna get an error. The same like we had before, because it's looking the collection file inside the sections directory. So I need to go and create it. That's liquid. If I save it, the error is gone. Okay, we will stop here for now, and we will start by creating now the header, the footer. We will talk about the layout in the same time, and then we will come back to the index.json to start to build now the homepage directly. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and we continue on the next video.